Start again. Hi, my name is ShaoLan. Okay, I'm the founder and creator of Chineasy. Today, I really want to first say thank you to you. And the reason is that 4 years ago, when we first had the TED Talk, which to share my private hobby, and the whole thing went viral. 4 years on, what have we been doing? We listen to people. We always believe that learning has to be fun. And play for learning is one of the fundamental philosophy we always have. So we really wanted to make sure that we can really play. It's not just having really fun illustrations or fun animations to look at. We believe that hands-on learning is also crucial, especially for children. And of course, in the result we tested, it works for both parents, children, adults, or any age basically, as long as it's not under 3, because we have some small parts here. Okay, so before we go into that, I would like to give everybody a little Chinese lesson. This is the character for person. It's very simple, just 2 strokes down there, looks like a person walking. And in the ancient time, actually, although you see 2 legs here, 2 feet here, in ancient time, one of the strokes was shorter than the other. And it showed one was the foot, the other one was the hand. It's like a side way of looking at a person with a very short hand like that, So that was the ancient form. And over the years, thousands of years, then the 2 strokes gradually turned into the same length. So now we draw it like a person walking. And when we created those characters, it is quite important to draw something people believe nowadays. If we start with the ancient form, draw a little hand here, a little foot here, that was really, really weird. So we decided not to do it. And then, so this is a person, it's a very useful character. You see it everywhere. Okay, now this is the character for fire. And the original shape and form was like a flame shaking, but then now we actually put it in the flame shape. Did you notice that these 2 are quite similar? It's just like a person on fire says, yeah, I'm on fire. So now we know there are 2 characters. Right, one of my favorite characters is this woman character. And the original shape, you can see the black strokes, originally was actually a woman kneeling on the floor, and that shows gender inequality. And the sticking part is her chest, and then this is her hand doing like that, showing her, showing that she respects her man, and I don't really believe in that. So I think currently we want to draw a very elegant and very independent woman, and she is beautiful, but at the same time, she's a modern woman. This is the character for mouth, and imagine my big mouth, like that, like a square, then that's the mouth. So now we know a few characters, and the beauty of Chineasy methodology is once you know one, you can build many more. So let's give you an example. Now we know person. Remember this person? 2 together means to follow. 3 together means the crowd. If the person stretches the arms wide, this person is saying very big. Okay, so we can draw a person stretch the arm wide like this. At the same time, we also like to play with a different concept. So we did this one. It looks like a very big sumo. So that's a Chineasy character for big. And then you keep building and building big person together. That means adult. Big mouth together, that's big mouth. Woman, at the same time, of course, it means woman, but just like English, every word sometimes can be used as the noun, can be used as an adjective, and then when woman with a person together, here we know that's a female person. That's the emphasis to complete a sentence. So I am a female person, and I guess half of the audience there, you are also a female person. So by putting things together, we create many more. For example, this is the Chinese character for small. You can see the 3 small dots here, and the original shape was like 3 tiny little dots. And imagine the ancient Chinese cavemen, they wanted to communicate. They drew symbols to describe what they felt, and to describe what they wanted to communicate. And the 3 little dots there means very small. And then imagine that's a person trying to make themselves very, very small in the ancient cave time. Yeah, survival was not that easy, so they had to make themselves small when they came across some animals or some imaginary monsters. So they try to make them very, very small. So that's a character for small. And then again, when we put small and mouth together, that means a small bite. And then if we small person, here, yeah, you can say literally that means a person who is very small, but in real Chinese life, we call a villain, the bad guy, the baddie, a small person. And big person could be adult or could be someone with a big heart or someone who is really in real size big. Okay, so there are many ways we can play, and then that's basic Chinese characters. This is the fun one. I love telling stories about this one. On the left, remember that's a woman. On the right, that's actually the character for boy. So the woman was good when she had a boy. Again, that's from the guy's perspective. And then we can say, yes, a woman and a boy together, they live happily together. I like to think that way. Whatever works for you. And I promise all of you know this character already. I don't need to tell you. You know it. Everybody can say, ni hao. Ni is you, hao is good. This is good. It's such a great character and it's so useful everywhere. For example, when you say hao, that's good, right? I can say hao zhen. Zhen is person. That's a good person. And then if we add hao together with, for example, this is big, right? Remember big? Here, when we put hao together with big, hao becomes well, very much. So that means very much. So hao da, that means very big, so big. And here, do you know, I imagine that you are listening. So you can say hao xiao. Xiao means small. So very, very small. So good, so small, very small. And then I can say good woman. That's a good woman. Half of you there, they are good woman. That's another funny character here I love to tell. This is a character for to eat. And on the left-hand side, can you recognize the square there? That square is the same as this square. It's just a bit squashed to a bit linear, a bit thin. And this is the same. It's a mouth. On the right-hand side, that's actually the character for to bag. So when your mouth is bagging, your mouth really wants to eat. And instead of drawing a mouth and bagging, we decided to draw the action of eating. We think it's actually much more intuitive. And then by telling the story, your mouth is bagging to eat, then that means, come on, eat. And then good eat, that means delicious. This person really wants to eat a lot. Big, oh, sorry, wrong. Big eat. That means to eat like a pig. Okay, don't do that, especially in front of your romantic person in front of you. Don't eat that, otherwise he or she will just run away. Okay, big eat is eat like a pig. How about small eat? Small eat, you all know that. That means snack. Small eat, I eat a little bite here and there. That's small eat. So now we know a lot. Actually, I can keep going just with all the characters we brought to you. We can just keep going like that. This is the beauty of Chineasy methodology. And then we know how it works. So as a result, we wanted to make it even more fun by designing the games, especially after speaking to lots of our followers and lots of teachers and also lots of children and adults who are learning Chinese or who will be learning Chinese. We decided to come up with this Chineasy Tiles.